Hello students, today we will start subject and predicate. Every sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. How we will understand what is subject and what is predicate? The easiest way is the subject gives the answer of these two questions, who or what, and predicate contains verb as well as what the subject is doing. This is the easiest way to understand subject and predicate. Let us look into an example. Suppose the monkey ate a banana. What we will do at first, we will have to select the verb. What is verb in this sentence? Obviously, ate. Now we will ask these two questions, who or what. So, who ate banana? The monkey. The answer to the question who is the monkey. That's why monkey is the subject here. And ate a banana is our predicate. We should remember that predicate contains a verb. And predicate tells us about the subject. What is the subject doing or what is the subject about? That is predicate. Now let us look into one more example. The dog was barking loudly. The same principle, we will have to find out the verb. Was, barking is the verb. So who was barking? Obviously the dog. Hence the dog is our subject and was barking loudly is our predicate. So easiest way to understand, you will have to follow 3 steps. Then you can understand subject and predicate. What are those 3 steps? First, in any sentence, identify the verb first. If you will identify the verb, you will ask the question who or what before the verb. Okay, so our next step is ask a question who or what before the verb. Now the answer which you will get, that is our subject. So the answer of this who or what is our subject. And the remaining part as well as the verb is our predicate. So it's as simple. If you are able to identify the verb, you can easily identify what is subject and which one is predicate. Let us see few examples now. We will understand which one is subject and predicate. Okay. Now come to the first question. See, honesty is the best policy. Can you say what is the verb here? Is. So, what is the best policy? The answer is honesty. Then, honesty is our subject. And the remaining part is our predicate. Second sentence. I asked her to call me. Verb here is asked. So, who asked? I asked. Quite clear. Subject and the predicate. Sachi is listening to music. Who is listening? Sachi. subject, and the remaining part is the predicate. Now, it is not always essential that subject will always come at the front. It may come at the last, it may remain in the middle of the sentence. Look at the 4th number sentence. On top of the tree lives a sparrow. Don't just skip on a decision that whatever comes at the beginning is the subject. It's a wrong theory. See, in this sentence, what is verb? Lives. Now, what lives or who lives? A sparrow. So, our subject is a sparrow. And the remaining portion is the predicate. So, see, you can see here predicate is at first and subject is at last of the sentence. Now come to the next sentence. Show me how to do it. This is imperative sentence. Now, where is the subject here? We can't see any subject. It is here. Here the subject is you, which is understood subject. See, you is not mentioned here. But in imperative sentences, always you is the subject, which is understood subject. Okay. So, we can conclude it by saying the subject of the sentence is what or whom the sentence is about. And a predicate is the part of a sentence that tells what the subject is doing or what the subject is. The subject is always the main focus of the sentence, and predicate is showing us or telling us what is the subject about. Hope you have understood it nicely. Have a nice day. Thank you.